Look, I don't care what anybody else says, okay? This is your year, and I'm rooting for you even if nobody else is. You know why? Because there is something special. There's a shift happening in the world. There's a paradigm shift happening. And I know that you're one of those people who knows too. You have this feeling that something's changing about the world, right? There's more opportunity. There's more opportunity, not just in the realm of finances. No, there's opportunity for yourself to improve. There's so much knowledge out there. There's so much knowledge out there that is teaching you step-by-step ways to improve your life. And I have this feeling you're searching for it almost all the time. Like you have it in your heart and your mind and your body and your soul just to constantly improve. And that's why I'm saying that this is your year. Because you've already probably have been spending a good majority of time reading books, watching YouTube, listening to speakers and listening to audios and things like that, podcasts, and searching for the answers. And I have this feeling that this is your year. It's that year for big momentum. It's that year for a trajectory. Meaning like it's not gonna be like a little small jump. It's gonna be a big jump, right? From where you are to where you're about to be. And that's why I'm here telling you that I'm rooting for you, okay? And you just gotta get clear. You gotta get a little bit more clear, a little bit more focused, a little bit more intentional about your steps, about your moves. And you probably have to be a little bit more reserved, right? All of that conversations with everybody everywhere might have to stop for a season so that way you can draw internally and have those conversations with yourself and with God. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aliyah May, and this is my channel. I do talk about wealth and wellness. However, I'm doing a 30-day commitment series on YouTube to test out to see if YouTube really is on easy mode, okay? And you probably, if you clicked on this video, you've probably been seeing the same kind of hype, you know, this trend happening about it's so easy now for small content creators, for everyday people, everyday Joes like me and you to be able to post on YouTube and make some money, right? So I'm doing it. I'm not just listening, you know, I'm like, okay, if this is real, I'm about to test and see if it's real. And so if you're one of those people where you're gonna jump on board, you've been seeing a lot of videos, you've been hearing, you know, the hype, you've seen success stories, and you're like, maybe it's my turn, then this video is for you, because I'm gonna be talking about some of the things that I've experienced along the way. This is my day 5 days in. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's easy for me. Like, it's easy. This is my just personal opinion, okay? It's easy, but there's some things that are not completely the easiest, okay? I feel like the thing that I'm coming to right now is my intentionality. And so that's what I want to talk about right now. If you plan on doing this, right? If you plan on getting on camera, talking about your job, talking about YouTube, following the trends, following the algorithms, saying those keywords, if you plan on doing that, before you do that, okay? So I'm trying to help you out. Before you do that, I want you to get clear on why. Like, why choose YouTube anyways, okay? Why this platform? There's so many social media platforms to post on, to be consistent on, you know, to want to be able to grow an audience and a following and a community on, right? But why YouTube specifically? The reason why I feel like this question is really important is because it's going to allow you to connect directly with the universe, right? When your why is clear, it's going to be clear for the universe to give you that attraction, the law of attraction back to you, okay? Outside of YouTube, right? Why do you want to be a content creator? Are you doing it just for the sake of, you know, this is fun for you? Like you like getting on camera, you like talking about your day, you like talking about relatable topics, or are you getting on here literally just to make money? Like, is this a money-making objective for you? Those are two really big different reasons, and each reason comes with their own set of compounding effects, if that makes sense. If you're doing this just for the sake of creativity, then you want to lean into that creative edge, right? You want to lean into that creative side of doing YouTube. You could be a little bit more different. Yes, baby. Want to sit with me? What's the matter, love? Oh, you're upset. Ah, my paper. Hold on. On the flip side of that, if you are doing this for the sake of compensation or income, then maybe the strategy is going to be a little bit more different too. Maybe the strategy is going to be specifically on studying the algorithm, studying the YouTubers who make the most money, right? Like your steps are going to be a little bit different depending on your intention, depending on your why. For me personally, I'm doing this for both reasons. I do love the creative edge that comes with YouTube, and I enjoy watching long form content. I enjoy being able to bring my creative genius out in a multitude of ways, and that's why I really love YouTube. And of course, yes, I definitely want to make money on here. Yes, I do. I definitely do. I definitely do. The next thing that I want to dive into is dissecting the reason why a lot of these YouTubers are really taking off. Like Dante London, I talked about him yesterday, okay? What is he doing differently that's taking YouTube by storm? What is he doing that's really capturing the attention of so many people? He tells you every single video. He literally tells you every single video what he does. And if you're not watching him, go watch him. Dontay London, I'm gonna drop his channel in the description. But basically, he's giving real life. He's giving raw, unfiltered real life, right? He's on there. I've watched this guy's videos, and this guy has been on YouTube for a couple of years, and he has hundreds of videos. He used to vlog. But now he's helping people, small YouTube creators, and he's giving you the juice. He's giving people the nuggets on exactly what he's been doing to have success. Outside of income, I'm seeing the community of people who are rooting for him, who's like, man, I've been here since, for a while, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you've really been helping me out. Like, he's helping out the people. And this is what he's telling us to do, okay? This is what he's telling us to do. First and foremost, like I said, it's the real, it's the authentic, the uncut, the unfiltered version of just speaking in front of the camera. And you're speaking about your work, the thing that you do for a living. What do you do for a living? And how is that going for you? For me, right? I'm a work from home mom. I run a daycare. I also run a tech consulting agency, right? Helping people get into tech. And I do little creative gigs on the side, like YouTube, okay? And other little creative gigs on the side. If you watch my last videos, you've seen me talk about my childcare, how to get started, this and that and the third. The other thing that he's saying to do is talk about YouTube. It makes sense that YouTube's platform likes people talking about YouTube. Like, that's a no-brainer. And it's crazy I didn't know about this before. But look, this is why you learn, you live and you learn, okay? But now that I know that YouTube likes people talking about YouTube, and if you're a small channel and you want to grow rapidly, then pick up your camera and talk about YouTube. And not just that, don't just talk about YouTube, talk about how people can make YouTube work for them. Talk about how YouTube is actually pushing out small content creators, small creators for the algorithm right now. They want to reach more audience. Why is YouTube doing this? Well, the way that people get paid on YouTube is because of YouTube ads, okay? Organizations pay YouTube to, showcase their ads, and then YouTube pay the creators to put their ads on their videos. So the more people who are on YouTube and the more people who create videos, the more YouTube makes and the more YouTube can pay the creators. Simple science, simple math. 1 + 1 equals. Okay, so all of this seems really, really, really simple, okay? And I started off this video speaking life unto you. I know that this is your turn. I already know it. I know it because you wouldn't be here. Things don't happen by coincidence, okay? You wouldn't be here. And so my question to you is, what's stopping you, right? If you're watching all these videos, if you know who Dontay London is and you've watched his videos, if you've been following me for, the last couple of days and you've been seeing my videos, whoever you've been watching, even if you just are watching YouTube and you've been wanting to just post your first video, my question to you is, what's stopping you? And I'm gonna take my glasses off for this. Ooh, maybe not. It's bright. What's stopping you? And quite frankly, I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever it is not as big as your dream, as your ambition, as your own goal to personally fulfill what it is that you want to do. Whatever is stopping you cannot be as big as your own dream. I can almost guarantee you. Is it other people? Is it someone else? Is someone else, speaking little things in your ear telling you can't? Is it your own voice of reason? Is it finances? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm using my phone. I didn't buy a camera. I mean, you see this mic here, but I've been had this mic. It was gifted to me. So, but outside of that, I'm not spending any money to make these videos. Neither is Dante. Is it time? I just told you I run a daycare. I still find time. Okay? You ask yourself what's stopping you and tell yourself that your dream is bigger, that your goals are bigger. And I dare you to take action. Make your first video today or tomorrow or this week and post it. It only takes 15 to 20 minutes. It shouldn't be more, it shouldn't be less. As always, I do a wealth portion at the end of every video. So of course, stay tuned for that wealth portion here in a second. I'm about to go cook dinner. See you guys in a bit. Ouch!
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Eh.
Rot. Yes, that's correct. Let me see. Did. Good job. Animals can
Mom,
be.
is it 3 o'clock? One more page, Mom? Okay.
You did what?
Can you check, please?
Sure.
Bagels, Mom?
So today I'm eating a potato soup with some collard greens and some dill and some chicken. I've been using my crock pot because, it's still cold, and so this one was really good, and I just paired it with an everything bagel cream cheese. Okay. Well, welcome to this portion of the video where I'm talking about wealth. And of course, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again, okay? If you've been rocking with me this far, by all means, please go ahead and join the journey. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, add a comment, grow with me, okay? Grow with me on this journey to seeing if YouTube is really helping small creators and anybody can get paid. In this wealth portion, we're going to talk about a huge habit that keep people poor. And if you rid yourself of this particular habit, or if you replace this habit with a better habit, then the world for you of 2025 is limitless, okay? So we're jumping right into it. This information from this video I've gotten from Myron Golden. So I'll tag that video in the description box below so you can check it out yourself. So let's first talk about what is a habit. Let's define a habit, okay? So a habit is a regular practice that is hard to give up. It's something you do regularly that's hard to give up. So there's this quote by Warren Buffett. He says, "Chains of habits are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken." That's by Warren Buffett. This is this big habit that keeps people poor. They focus on lack more than they focus on abundance. Now keep in mind, abundance isn't the absence of lack, and lack is not the absence of abundance. Both abundance and lack exist at the same time. The challenge is, what do you choose to focus on? And the things that happen into your life first appear in your expectations before they appear in your experiences. So you go through a cycle internally, spiritually, in your mind first before you actually experience the thing in its physical reality. So in order to break this habit, here's what you have to do. You have to first identify, how often do you find yourself focused on what's missing? What's missing in your relationship? What's missing in your character? Are you focused on what's missing in your finances? You got to identify how often you find yourself focused on the lack. And once you identify what you tend to focus on, all the things that you don't have in your life, then that's when you can internalize and say to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to focus on that. I'm not going to focus on the fact that my house is a little smaller than I expect it to be. I'm not going to focus on the lack of money that I have. Instead, what you're going to focus on is gratitude. You're going to train your mind to see the abundance, to train yourself to be grateful. An easy way to do this is to write in a journal every single day, right before you wake up or right before you go to bed, 3 things you are grateful for that day. Because there's so many things to be grateful for. You just have to make the conscious decision to look for it and to pay attention to it and to focus on it. Okay, so if this is a habit that you find yourself focusing on the lack, then I hope that this video helps you and reminds you to acknowledge it, for one, and to make the conscious effort to change, so that way you are opening yourself to the unlimited abundance that is in this world. I hope that this wealth portion helps. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will be back for day 6 tomorrow. See you guys soon.